All right, we all just witnessed a dramatic splashdown in the Indian Ocean for SpaceX's Starship. The rocket blasted off Friday from Texas just weeks before SpaceX goes public with an IPO that could smash Wall Street records. Mark Strassman is here this morning with all the latest on SpaceX's big moment. That's dramatic footage, Mark. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Earl. And by the way, that splashdown, not unexpected at all. It looked really dramatic, and it's clearly, but it was more or less expected. And remember, we are talking about the world's biggest and most powerful rocket. Elon Musk is banking his company's future on it. There were a few issues with last night's launch and flight, but otherwise, it achieved most of its objectives.
Ignition. We have liftoff.
This launch debuted SpaceX's new and redesigned Starship.
We're not seeing as many booster engines ignite as we expected for boost back.
Despite losing a few engines, the roughly 1-hour suborbital test flight was worth celebrating, a major relief to SpaceX and to NASA. A lunar lander version of Starship would carry Artemis astronauts down to the moon's surface.
Everything SpaceX plans to do in the future is predicated on this rocket working.
Retired NASA astronaut Garrett Reisman worked as the director of space operations at SpaceX.
We have a whole, space industry that is waiting and chomping at the bit for Starship to be successful to enable all kinds of things in space. There's a lot, Mark, riding on this one rocket.
But a series of in-flight failures and explosions last year left SpaceX behind schedule, and no clock is ticking louder than NASA's, which wants to beat the Chinese to the moon's surface before 2030.
The difference between winning and losing will be measured in months, not years.
Also measured by how quickly SpaceX masters Starship's technology.
Your sense of it, can Starship be ready on time?
It's so much more ambitious than anything we've ever done before, which is what gives me pause. On the other hand, you've got a team that's the best in the world, I think, at pulling this off.
SpaceX says the engine trouble last night resulted in the Super Heavy booster, that's the rocket's first stage, hitting the Gulf of Mexico harder than it was supposed to in that dramatic splashdown. The FAA is looking into what happened, something to watch. Another consideration, SpaceX as a company intends to go public next month. Its initial public offering could raise as much as $70–80 billion, smashing all records. So one way or another, investors will have to factor in last night's launch, the good and the not so good.
Right, it's all part of the experimentation and the data that they get from all of this. But watching people witness this, it inspires people too. Do you think it'll get investment from the regulars?
I think the SpaceX model and its record of innovation and thinking in ways that nobody else has thought of before, and just the engineering potential of all of it is going to raise a lot of interest and a ton of money.
Yeah, that IPO's valuation is astounding. We'll see what happens, right?
No question.
Yeah. Mark, thank you so much.
Mark. Thank you.